career mode on 2018. Currently 1 point in front of Valtteri Bottas after qualifying on...
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
So I know obviously need to wait for a few races to get, this race to get some R&D points. We'll just have to kind of wait for the moment. Doesn't really bother me. So round 12 is Hungary before the F1 kind of summer break. And I'll hand you over to Crofty and Anthony Davis.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Gallagher lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Bottas, Kimi Raikkonen, and Perez, Sainz, Magnussen, Gasly, and Roman Grosjean. Alonso, Hartley, Nico Hülkenberg, and Ericsson, Van Dorn, Vettel, Charles Leclerc, and Sergei Sirotkin. Stroll and Esteban Ocon rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy.
Alright then, as you can see, Sebastian Vettel not having a good day, starting down in quite a low down position. So it's going to be an interesting one today as we have to go for formation. We can skip this, luckily. I should probably turn formation lap off. So, 5 red lights here in Hungary. It's an overcast day. Might be expecting some rain. And it's lights out and away we go. We haven't got the best of starts. Hamilton has, along with Ricciardo, my teammate, and Kimi Raikkonen. We've been pushed down into 4th now as Sergio Perez has overtook Raikkonen in the Renault. We've got a collision with Perez there to deal with. Just a warning though, luckily. And a collision with Magnussen as we go down into turn 2 here. We're fighting for position from Perez. We get the position off him, and now we're facing, running towards our teammate Daniel Ricciardo, who's up in 3rd now as we go around the few corners into the toughest section of this track. Still overcast weather, not feeling too much grip, which I'm not happy about. I'm losing the back end, so it might just be something wrong with the rear wing here, or the rear wing setup, but we can change that next time we go into the pit, and I probably will if it does get bad. Catching up now very fast to our teammate Daniel Ricciardo, along with Valtteri Bottas, who finds himself in the 2nd. Lewis Hamilton storms off into 1st place here, but we are going to have to catch up from the back here. We're struggling here, as we can see. It might not be one of the best races in the world today, but we'll try our best to catch our teammate going onto the back straight here. Try to get in his slipstream here. Lewis Hamilton sets the fastest lap of the race as we monitor somewhere on the ICE. So Jeff's just got on the radio there, told us we have ICE work coming, so that's not a good sign for losing power here. I wonder if Daniel Ricciardo's got the same kind of problem as we are on the same kind of engine here, and it does wear very quickly, this engine, even though I have the wear kind of durability settings on, like all the durability parts on. So trying to go around the outside of Daniel Ricciardo. Can we finish off the move? We touch him a bit there, and unfortunately he's gone off. So are we going to get penalised for that move? Because he did cut me off, and that's only a warning for a collision with Daniel Ricciardo. Yeah, he's just warned us, and I think it was just under braking. I couldn't brake in time, and I just, unfortunately, I just hit him a bit. So now we're going to be chasing the Mercedes into the next couple of turns. and hopefully we'll be able to make a difference on what we had before.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
So it might not be in first, but the undercut strategy is going to be probably the best to go on, unless they pit on the same lap as me, which wouldn't be good. So, as we come down onto the next few corners here, we're just going to be probably not trying to overtake Bottas, since as we are pitting in this lap to go the rest of the race. However, I'm thinking
Reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
that's fine. I think we'll be all right for the race. What we don't need right now is a safety car.
Green flag.
And all I can see is yellow flags at the back of the track here. And Charles Leclerc is out of the race.
Pit now. Pit now.
It looks like the Williams and Charles Leclerc have had a bit of an accident here. And the Williams is out of the race, and so is Charles Leclerc. That is interesting. I wonder what's happened there, as we're now flying into the pits here. I wonder what the problem is between them two.
Some information on Sir Rodkin. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
So we seem to be the only one pitting this lap.
Release, release.
Great, 2-second pit stop here. Probably got to be looking to get out of the pit just in front of the back, but it's not going to be.
Stay clear of the white line on the exit. Receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
So it looks like Charles Leclerc still on track there, getting his problem dealt with. We've gone down into P18 though. This isn't looking the best at the moment. Gotta hope that our engine kind of holds out for the rest of the race. Hope we can get enough power to get a cheeky little overtake on the guys in front. Two Mercedes rides in there. Bit of a skid. It's a bit lucky, that one, as we are fast approaching the back view. The
Power from the engine is going to be down slightly and showing some minor wear.
so the two Mercedes are going forth onwards off the track again a bit there. I've not really had much time to learn this track. We skipped practice for reasons, and no one seems to be pitting just yet. This is getting kind of strange. I think there might be a few weather issues going on, but we are fast approaching now.
Gap to car in front is 2.1 seconds.
We really need to close this gap down. Two Mercedes just way out in front. Let's hope they hold each other up in the pits. Kind of betray each other and hold each other up, maybe. They'll be focusing on Lewis Hamilton this weekend. I assume that anyway. Let's hope they don't go in the pit, because I've got some catching up to do and I won't be able to get out in front of them at this point. I think if the tyres are anything to go on, then softs seem like the best at the moment. Try to overtake the McLaren of Van Dorn here. And I don't think it's going to be with the Mercedes here. One's come in, one's stayed out.
Daniel's in the pits.
Got a DRS on Van Dorn. It's not going to work, unfortunately, as he has DRS on Stroll. And we're going 3 wide into turn 1 here. And it's lucky that no one's come out hit of that, as we're behind the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas. We're just falling short of the mark here, unfortunately. It's not looking like the best of races. However, you got to make do with what you've got. I mean, we're struggling with power unit issues, so let's just hope that Valtteri Bottas gets holed up and Lewis Hamilton finds himself held up in the pits as well. Lewis Hamilton seemingly going into the pits now. We're going to have to put in a really good lap. Well, obviously, there's no other tyre you can fit. You have to do some really good racing. I don't think we're going to be able to come out in front of Lewis Hamilton. But we certainly will catch him. He'll lose a lot of time. If we do manage to overtake him, we do have a lot of laps to get a bit of catch-up going on.
We're leading our teammate by 15.7 seconds.
Fernando Alonso there out in third. Done a lot of overtaking. Got ourselves back down, back up into fourth. Sorry, not back down. Back up into fourth here as we really chase Fernando Alonso, who must be experiencing some tyre wear. And he's in the slower car. He must have to give up at some point because he's probably going to pit this lap anyway. So he's probably going to want to give up at some point. Don't want to go in for another overtake like we did before. Just now starting to experience them power wear issues and oh, my thumb. Oh. It's really hot in the sun, so I'm closing my curtain so I can see. And oh god, my thumb then just really was killing then. Oh, Jesus. Get a bit of a break now. Oh, Alonso there as we go down the inside. Fast catching up with the Mercedes boys here. We got a lot of ground to gain. I don't think they're working on the rich mix here. I think they'll be working slightly lower than that. Oh my god, my finger, man. From pressing that down too hard.
Easy.
Nope. Hard. If you're referring to the difficulty, no, I am actually playing on hard. I'm going to play on experienced or expert next season if I win the championship, because it's just getting a bit too easy. I don't want a challenge, so go for 2 seasons or like three to 5 seasons actually with Red Bull, then move to somewhere to end my career. Oh, let's do that again. Yeah, hashtag you guys didn't see that. So hard to contend with these mechs. Really so hard.
Wagwan Babbas.
Just don't say that. You don't. You honestly, I'm gonna be honest. It's old now. Wagwan's just so old. Just, you know, it was funny when it first started out, but it's just overused now. So it's like, just no. If you say that, you're either really cringing me to death or just like, I'm not hating on it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I hate it, obviously, but it's kind of like, it's kind of old. Just don't use it. Is it even if you, because like some people use it to make themselves look hard or to get girls. You're just not getting girls. You're just making yourself look like an absolute spoon. So we're catching up to Bottas now. God, finally. and hopefully he'll go in front and hold up Hamilton, or just at least hold him up enough for me to kind of gain a position or two. 10 laps to go, or 9 laps to go, sorry, my apologies. I wasn't checking, thought I was on the same lap, thought this track was longer than it was, but look at this, chasing after Valtteri Bottas now. Oh, I think we're going to go into his back end coming into the last few corners. Probably just scrape DRS on him. Yeah, I'm expecting DRS out of this next corner. Stay in his back end, get the DRS. Jobs are good, and here we go. Slipstream and DRS. Let's go, let's do this. See if we can take him into turn 1 here. We're not going to be able to do it, are we? Oh, this is dangerous. He's pushing me out. Now we got DRS on Hamilton. We got Hamilton to catch now. 8 laps to do it. It's been a really good weekend so far for qualifying and all that. Can we make it a good weekend by catching up to Lewis Hamilton and overtaking him and gaining the Hungaroring Grand Prix? That went wrong. Hungarian Grand Prix win here. That would be great. We are catching up to Hamilton, who's slowing down. I think he feels like he's safe, but he's really not, with the fast approaching Red Bull coming around these last few corners to overtake him, or at least try to. We're still in rich mix, which I'm feeling very dangerous about here, because we're going to need to fuel save at some point. I'm only going to feel comfortable as well if we get the fastest lap at some point. That's the point where I'll feel comfortable, if I know we're going to get the fastest lap of the race. So we are just going to be with him into turn 1 here, which is good. Just be able to see him going around to turn 1 here, which is good. It means we're on target to catch up with him. We're going to have to turn down a bit. We're going to have to wind down. Unfortunately. He is pushing. He's pushing big time. Let's hope he's slower in the corners than our Red Bull. I think he must be, since we are gaining on him. My hands, man. Oh, I need to give my hands a rest, bro. Dude. Oh, my days, man. They're killing my health. Right, fingers a bit of a break now. Feel like I can competently race a bit more now. I just got to give my fingers a break every so often, you know. I've been racing that much the last couple of days. My fingers are just killing from the controller, which is why I need to get a wheel. Wheels are expensive, bro, and man don't have that money. Man's not living the YouTube life. Coming around, catching up to Hamilton now. I wish I had that DRS on him. It'd be lovely. At least we know we're catching up to him. Not many laps to go. 6 laps left to get Hamilton. Following them racing lines down to a T, bro. We should be catching him up fairly soon, it looks like. Just got him going out of the chicane there, which is nice. Meaning we are catching up to him very well here. It's just a shame I might need to brake every few often to give my fingers a rest. Driver in front.
Hamilton is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 1.8 seconds. You're gaining by around 6/10 a lap. They're on fresh soles. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 22.8.
Oh, we're catching him. Oh, that's a nice position to put my fingers in. Oh, rested, man. Feel a bit more rested now. My fingers. Feel like I can competently race and have my fingers down for a bit longer so I can catch him. 6/10 of a second, we're gaining on him a lap. So that's at least one good point from the race. If we don't catch him, we're gaining on him.
The update on the car for you. Tyres looking very nice. Shouldn't have to worry about the wear too much right now.
Alright. That's good. Oh, that turn potentially messing me up here on Hamilton. Potentially losing some ground on him. Yeah, a bit of ground lost. Not having one of the best races today. Looking at the clock, 5 laps left to go on the clock here. Oh my god, man. Not even my fingers can hold out right now. But I know as soon as I make that overtake on Hamilton, it'll be a happy day. And I know Rich Mix will just help me do it.
Behind is 33.6 seconds.
I know Rich Mix has got to help me do it. So, taking risks. Got to take risks in F1. And this is the risk we're taking.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh my god, the pain in my hand is actually making me physically sick. Oh, fucking hell, I'm doing that again. I'm not taking no for an answer here. Oh, we're gaining. Now we're losing. Now we're gaining once again. Hopefully we should be in his back end by the end of this lap. To get one final overtake of the race. Yeah, we might be. Might just be able to gain DRS on him. We're trying. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, boys. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get DRS on Lewis Hamilton. Slipstream, DRS. Just gaining on him. Can we do it? Into turn 1, can we do it? Can we do it? We're pushing him out. Yes, we can. We've done it on lap 15. And now our job is to just defend. Let's go first person view here.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, I'm not sure what to do, guys. I'm not sure what to do. Obviously, I want to be able to push on Hamilton, but it's kind of dangerous at the moment. He's going to have DRS. I'll have to do it, aren't I? I have to feel safe. I'm sure he'll be alright with the fight. Oh god, he's up my arse. Just gotta fend him off for now. If I just hold him up for long enough, Bottas behind will catch up. But I just really need to save at the moment. Kind of let him know that I ain't mucking about here. Dive slow into the corner. How much am I on? How much am I looking? Alright, that's... Oh, he's got the DRS. He's overtook. We're going to go down the inside on Lewis Hamilton. And we have the position back. Just what a bit of fuel saving can do here. I'm going to fuel save again. Look at this. This is intense. This is the kind of racing that I joined Red Bull for. This is the top class big league racing that I was signed up to drive with Red Bull for. Fights with Lewis Hamilton, fights with Valtteri Bottas, and fights with Kimi Räikkönen. I can't say the same for Sebastian Vettel because he's currently down in 16th at the moment, probably. Unless he has had a good race. We'll soon see about that. But now we're going to hit it up into Rich for one last lap of this Grand Prix. Because we need to fend off Hamilton like hell here. We need to extremely defend. He comes around the corner. He's going to have that DRS. But we're going to slip away. Look at us slip away from Lewis Hamilton. He's coming down fast. We're going to let him take the inside if he wants it. He's not took the inside and we're through now, so we've got a whole load of track to deal with, and it looks like Lewis Hamilton isn't going to be a challenge, as we've decided that fuel saving was the best way, and the best way it was here as we come round onto the final lap of this race. High speed straight. This is the last time this season we will have to do it. And this has been a very, very challenging race. And we've slipped. We almost slipped off there and lost the lead. Luckily, we've gained it again. And Hamilton wasn't too pushy to take his lead back. But now we're coming around. And it's going to be a really big battle here into the final few corners. But it has been an absolutely banging race as we go off the track yet again. But it's going to be alright, hopefully. I hope it's going to be alright. I'm just getting a bit too excited here into the final few corners. Lewis Hamilton has taken over. Is it going to be Lewis Hamilton to win the Grand Prix? No, it's not, because we're going to not allow that, because that was very unfair. Anyway, we're coming around the corner now, and we have all the time and space in the world as we come round into the corner. Our fuel saving has paid off. They're saying we only have not much fuel to work with left. However, we're going to come round the final few corners. Here we go. That was unfair because we did slip and we weren't concentrating, but we've come round the few corners. Checkered flag and Red Bull, and we've won The Hungaroring. We've won the Hungary Grand Prix. What a race, babe.
A great win then for the Red Bull team today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One, and that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Gallagher increases their championship lead. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I'm going to go for Sebastian Vettel. People have suggested before that he can't race wheel to wheel, but as he showed today, it's nonsense.
On to the constructors then. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy. You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win?
So great race. I left my mic off, unfortunately. But I hope to see you guys soon.
You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you? You had a bit of contact today. Who was at fault there? Great. Well, that's everything.